below. Tranquility Landscaping, hi lads.
Tranquility, Andrew, how's it going? Thank you, Andrew, for following us all the time on all the videos. It's very, very much appreciated. Sometimes I don't get to comment as much as I like to, but thank you very much, and I wish you every success in your career, and if we can help out at any time, Andrew, here I am. Right, we'll just come through here now. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be laying granite paving through this passageway through here, okay? And I want to talk about sub-bases. Come around here now. For me, if you're laying granite paving, which is only about 30 mil, I think, thick in this case, it's so important that you get the sub-base correct for obvious reasons. And what you don't want to be doing when you're landscaping, laying paving, you don't want to be laying too much sand and cement because it's expensive, okay? And it has more likely chance to move when it's thicker as well, okay? Because cement actually warms up, all right? A lot of people don't know that. There's a lot of technical information that you need to understand about cement, okay? So don't get laying it too thick. No more than 50 mil thick a laying bed you want to be putting down. It's as simple as that. If you're using a brushing grout product, it's so important to make sure that the bed that you're laying on is porous, okay, and can accommodate an amount of water, because brushing grouts work in the respect that the water goes down in between the joint. It's a permeable product, okay, so the more you pack it in, the less permeable it's going to be. So you've got to make your laying course, okay, your bed, your muck, what you lay your slabs on, that's got to be a little bit more porous, and you're looking for about 6 to 1. Yeah, 6 to 1. Okay, you don't want to be putting SBR in your mix, so that's going to make it waterproof. Okay, you can put a waterproof or SBR on the back of the slab, okay, and that will stop the moisture sucking through, and you'll have all those horrible marks. That will avoid that. And if you want another answer is that you can clean between the joints as you lay your slab, and you clean your joint through so that the water can get down. Then if you have to put a little bit more grout in, so be it, but the fact is it's working.
Tranquility Landscape says thanks for putting out the content over all the years that you have done. He said he thinks that you're a vampire because you don't age.
A what?
A vampire because you don't age.
Cheers, mate. I've had my haircut, so I look a little bit older. Really appreciate it, Andrew. You keep up the good work, mate. I'm talking about sub-bases now. It's so important that when you're in a domestic situation, you want minimum, in a domestic for a patio, you want 4 inches of a compacted sub-base, okay? And what I find is I use a stone dust product. There was some type 1, some stone crush and run in here from where the builders have done it before, the original builders, the contractors, and it was pretty good. And then what we've done, we've topped it up with a stone dust product, and we've got probably about 6 inches here, more than what we've needed, okay? But the most important thing about sub-base, okay, keep going with that compactor plate or that whacker plate. Keep running over it. You can't compact enough. It's as simple as that, okay? But the beauty about stone dust is it has that porosity value, and it allows the water to go through as well, okay, because of all the grit in it. So sub-bases, domestic situations, 4 inches minimum. Driveways, 6 inches minimum. We're talking minimum. This is for sub-base. So for a driveway, 6 inches, 2-inch laying course of a gritty product, and then your block paving, you've got about 10 inches there overall. All right, but I'll always dig down that little bit more, especially if it's clay ground. You've got to get that clay out, okay? You've got to get it out. It's as simple as that. And you have to say to your client, you have to put it in your quote, and you have to say, if we hit bad ground, we need to get that out, because your drive is going to fail. It's as simple as that. You've got to have these things in place, because if you don't have them in place, it will come back and bite you on the arse. It's as simple as that. You've got to have it in place, and you need it for the client, and you need it for you. You need to achieve a good name, and you need to maintain that. And the only way you're going to do it is by having these bridges in place. You don't want to fall through. So what we're doing here, we've got the sub-base down here, we've got a manhole here, an existing manhole, big ugly manhole, okay? And the idea about this manhole, what we're going to be doing, we're going to be putting an inspection tray in and reducing the size of it, and we'll drop it down to the correct level. We're going to be laying granite paving in here, mountain grey with a contrasting slate edge. Okay, that's going to look really, really nice, very modern, very contemporary, and very neat and sleek. So that's going to come across here like this. The path is going to go down there to the garage. We're going to shoot across here from the front of the house. And then a company called Grassroom is going to come in, and they're going to be laying artificial grass in this space. But what we're going to be doing, we're going to bring the two areas together, the patio and the proposed lawn, by using a contrasting brick edge that's going to marry in with the patio, and that'll be the little slate bricks, the 100 by 200. There's some old ones we've had hanging around there, clean up nice. That's the size of them, and that's about the depth of the granite paving. So we're going to be putting those around the edges, and it's so important that when you're laying a calibrated stone like we're going to be using, that you use spacers. Some of us don't have to, you know, but it's good, okay? And when you're using quite a big slab, you don't want to be having too much water in your mix. Allow it to mix, okay? Allow it to go around a few times and mix. Don't keep adding water because you want it wet, okay? Because what's going to happen is, if you have more water in there, right, when the water drops through, you're going to have a lot of air pockets throughout your mortar, which will allow the other water to come in. You're going to get thawing, freezing and thawing effect, and then you're going to get moving of your paving, and it's going to delaminate at some point. Don't put loads of water in there to achieve what you're looking at. Use a good fed mix and allow it to mix. Help it on in the mixer if you need to. Don't bulk it up too much. But it started off as a nice day, then it started raining, but the sun's back now, and we're going to have to get on. We've got our delivery coming tomorrow from the for the paving, and we're using a company, and I'll tell you who they are, and they're very good, okay? I don't get anything off them for saying this, but Cardiff Slate and Stone, absolutely instrumental in the quality of work that we actually achieve to, and we aspire to. Cardiff Slate and Stone, you can find them on the internet, on Google. Look, I'm going to get on now. We're going to be laying the patio tomorrow, and I'm going to bring you a little bit more there. We're going to do another video later on about how to put a feather edge fence up, and you'll be able to see that, not in its entirety, but you'll see the process of the posts going into the ground. We'll explain about posts and concreting and depths and so forth. In the meantime, have a great day. Thanks for joining us once again. Go to the website greentoplandscapes.co.uk, or you can find us on Facebook, Landscape and Survival with Johnyboy. That's it for now. See you later.